Well, hello there. I'm back. So it's been a day since I last made a video. Yesterday I had a massive headache, so I couldn't make one. So there's an excuse. I was thinking if I should make a video today. I was like, am I bothered? Am I bothered? And then I was just like, yeah, I'm bothered. So today I'm making a video on again Sanic Mania. So we're gonna continue with my file. This one we're on Studiopolis. So last episode we got up to this on Sanic Mania, and I must say, I really like this game. I said in my last Sanic Mania video, I did say I like the game, but now I really, if I think about it fully, I love the game. It's awesome, and there's so many cool things that Sega does to make Sonic. Fun fact, it's not that fun of a fact to be honest. Well, you probably have already known this. And before Sega made Sonic, Sega was like dead. They weren't even that good of a company. They were better than, they were worse than Nintendo. And it's because there was no Sonic. And then as soon as Sonic got released, next thing you know, you got people liking Sega better than Nintendo. But in my opinion, guys, I like Nintendo better. If you're a Sega fan and you're out there and you're thinking, wow, okay, let me say this again. If you're a Sega fan out there and you are hating on me because I like Nintendo better, because you know Sega's motto. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Nintendo does what Sega doesn't. That makes no sense. But Sega fans will think that's completely true, but Nintendo fans will be like, it's more like Nintendo does what Sega doesn't, kinda. Because Nintendo, I mean, let's review their games. Let's think. Sega, you got when you play Sega games, you got like Sonic. I can't really think of anything else. I only think of Sonic. You got Sonic and stuff, and you got Nintendo. You got Mario, Legend of Zelda, Samus, or Metroid rather. You got all those games, but with Sega, there isn't that much variety of. Well, there's good games out there. There's lots of good Sega games out there, but there's not that big a variety of great Sega games. When you say Sega, you immediately think of Sonic. If someone asks you. If someone came to your face right now, or sometime in the future, and asked, when I say Sega, what is the first Sega game that comes to, okay, when I say Sega, what is the first game that comes to mind? And for me, I would say Sonic, because it's really like the only Sega game I've played other Sega games, but Sonic is the main one. And then when you say, what about a great Sega game? You know what I would say? I would say Sonic, because again, it's pretty much the only like Sega game I've properly played. I don't even know if I've played any other ones. I think I've played other Sega games. I don't know, but I've definitely played Sonic games. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. I should really get a script. This just kind of turned into a Sonic Mania video. Like, it went from a Sonic Mania video to like a talking randomly video. Is it a talking randomly video? I don't know. If you've never played Sonic Mania, play it. I know I said this in my first video of Sonic Mania, but if you haven't played it, just play it. Please, I'm begging you. It's like, it's a really gaming thing. You must do it. It's a great game. If I've given some people out there. Oh, I was thinking of a video to do, but then I realized, you know what? I was thinking of a video to do, but I realized it's a thing I should mention, so I might as well mention it in this one. Anyway, so you might notice that my channel is not called RYANNNIE Gaming at the moment. It's called RYANNNIE Gaming. I don't know. That was because of that is because of one of my friends named Cameron. he decided to change my YouTube channel name for 90 days. And so now I must keep my name as RYANNNIE Gaming for 90 days. Alright. So if you haven't already found this out, I'm up to the first boss, Act 1. Boom. So, lots of people probably have been noticing that my YouTube channel name has been changed to RYANNNIE Gaming. And my friend Cameron, he said that I should keep it there for 90 days. So, that means I have to keep it until summer, obviously. So, you might notice that for a long time, and I might not have like a verified tick on my name. Because I think it's every like 2 days. Which should have the verified tick now. So, if you see my YouTube channel name changing all the time, that's because of Cameron and stuff. He wants me to give him a shout out, so shout out to Cameron, I guess. So, yeah, that is the mystery of why my YouTube channel name has changed for a bit. So, again, if you notice it, that is because of Cameron's been changing it lately. You might have noticed it got changed to Ryan Gaming because, as you may or may not know, my name is Rin, and it's spelled R-Y-N instead of R-I-N. So, that means that some people get my name wrong and accidentally say Ryan, which sounds like Ryan. So he changed it to Ryan Gaming, and then I changed it back to RYANNNIE Gaming. And then he changed it to, I forgot what he changed it to. And then he changed it to RYANNNIE Gaming. And now I can't change it back. It says I have to wait a very long time. So I'm going to guess I have to wait 90 days. Oh lord. So that's Act 1 done. Now to Act 2. The mystery of RYANNNIE Gaming has now been solved. Well, it's not really a mystery. It's more of a, like, friends changing my name up. So again, if you notice anything, that's because of Cameron. I don't really know what else to talk about. I guess I could talk about the game, because I haven't been talking about it much. Sanic Mania is a great game. I love it. Like I said in the last video, before I played Sanic Mania, I wasn't into Sonic. I was more into, like, Nintendo and stuff. I still am into Nintendo, but I didn't know how good of a game Sonic was. Man, because I played all, like, the crappy ones. Or some, not all crappy ones. I played mostly, like, maybe 3D ones and stuff. But I never really got the chance to play Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on the Sega Genesis. So, it's kind of, I really want to play the original too, but I've never had the chance to, because I was born in the 2000s and not back when Sonic was, like, really popular and stuff. I'm pretty sure that when Sonic came out, it wasn't too popular, but then when people started to play it more, it got more popular. But ever since Sonic came out, it's been a great game. The reason Sonic Mania was made is that it was to tell, like, Sega fans that Sega can do things other than crappy games. For example, they can do more than crappy 3D Sonic games. They can do 2D ones as well. But I don't understand. With Sega, right? Oh, whatever. With Sega, they made mostly 3D Sonic games and stuff, and then they went ahead and Sonic Mania was made. So then, after that, Sega then decided to go ahead and make another 3D Sonic game, which I'm gonna guess Sega hasn't learnt their lesson, or maybe they have finally learnt their lesson. And the lesson that they should learn, if they haven't already, is that don't make 3D Sonic games. They suck. Whatever. I mean, there's a few 3D Sonic games that are decent, I guess, but most of them are crappy games. So, like, as soon as Nintendo got their hands on 3D, it was amazing. But as soon as Sega got their hands on 3D, they sucked at it. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know, well, they knew what to do, but they didn't know how, well, they knew, okay, they knew how 3D worked, right, but they were nowhere near as good as Nintendo at making 3D games. Especially, like, as soon as, before Super Mario 64, Mario were great games, but Super Mario 64 came out, that was a great game. The Legend of Zelda games were awesome. Ocarina of Time came out, it was revolutionary. And then you got Sega. The 2D Sonic games were freaking, like, one of the best games of all time. And then the 3D ones came out, and they came to one of the worst games of all time. Alright, so, here's the boss. I like this boss. It's fun. So, as you can see, it is windy. So now everything's blowing up. Which now means that we can hit the boss. So, as you can see on the TV, there is, there's like a chicken telling the news. I was really lucky. There's a chicken telling the news. There you go. Now it's really hot. So, that's one really cool thing about this, is whatever the weather depends on is the boss, and I think I just beat it. How on earth did I just do that? Oh well, I can't explain more anymore. Oh well. Sometimes I don't get that thing. You hit it and then animals come out. I guess you save the animals. Sonic got through Act 2 with 22,800 points total. Dun dun dun. That's on the news. Flying battery returns. Breaking news. Oh, now Sonic and Tails just jumped on it. Flying battery zone. Oh lord, I hate this one. This is probably in my opinion, one of the worst zones. It's a cool design, I love it, but it's just, I can't stand it. I find it really hard. But ever since I got past this zone, it was just a relief. Oh, thank God. The main reason why I was, like, I don't even know why I wasn't into Sonic games. I don't know, because I never got the chance to play the original two. I mean, now I have the chance to play Sanic Mania, which is like the original two, I guess. I don't know, is it? People who've played the original Sonic games, is this similar? Obviously, it would be similar. It's not the same, obviously, but it would obviously be similar. I said obviously like 7 times. Oh my God. This, if you're looking at this, right, it's not a bad, like, zone, but in my opinion, I don't like the zone. I don't know why. You can disagree with me, I don't care. I don't mind it. It's not a bad one, but it also isn't a good one. And as you can see, there is now electricity bringing me down. Cool. Oh god. What else to talk about? That's why I should probably start using scripts in my videos, because I never know what the hell to talk about. Oh, how about losing rings? Because I just did that. That's a fun topic to talk about. So, maybe one reason why I never really fully enjoyed the Sonic games is because, let's say you've got like, wow, that was stupid, what happened? Let's say you got like 90 rings, and you know, whenever you hit 100 rings, you get another life. Let's say you're at 90 rings, and then you get hit by something. Well, there goes all your rings. And some people might not know this, but it's very common, I think. One ring works the same as like 70. Let's say you got 70 rings and you're on a boss battle, right? And whenever you get hit by a boss or an enemy, you lose the rings instead of a life, unless you have no rings left. You lose a ring. So let's say that you've got 70 rings, and when you lose all your rings, they start to disperse everywhere and just go everywhere. But then let's say you've got 1 ring. When you get hit, you technically still have you still have a chance, because even though having like 1 ring is a lot harder than having 70, but if you have 1 ring and you get hit, then you're gonna lose that 1 ring. But there's a chance you can get it back and continue living. But it's a lot harder than having 70 rings, because if you have 70 rings and then you get hit, those 70 rings will go absolutely everywhere, and you can just collect them all, and you can let's say you have like 20 left, because they're really easy to collect. But if you have 1 ring, you can lose it, but you can get that ring back, but it's a lot, and I mean a lot harder to collect than 70, because when you got 1 ring, you have to try and collect it somehow. As you can see, we're on this retarded minigame. Oh, so many people find this hard. Like, all my friends and stuff that's played Sonic Mania, they find this minigame really hard. It's kind of hard, I don't know. Oh well. I don't know how long my last Sonic Mania video was. What's to worry? Nothing. That's what's to worry about. If my videos get boring, by the way, I am sorry. I don't know what to talk about. And I also might not have the most exciting voice in the world. I can be definitely more exciting, 100%. I can be much more exciting, what? But, I don't know why I don't be. Maybe because probably the main reason is I just don't feel like shouting, because some YouTubers, they don't shout, but they're a lot more excited to do YouTube videos. I like doing YouTube videos. They're fun to do. They're not addictive. Like, earlier I wasn't really bothered to make a video, but then I decided to do it because all of a sudden I thought, if I do a video, it'll probably be better. Alright, here we go. First boss. Kinda annoying. It's not that, actually. This is a really easy boss. So, I'll explain what happens. He picks up things, he throws it to you, and then the walls come in, making the ground higher. So, I don't even know what they are, but he picks up things. What are these things? They're like 2 green things and a yellow thing, and you have to try and hit the blue thing. So you have to wait for the walls to go in, hit the blue thing. You have to wait a lot more. This is actually a very easy boss, and you can't get hit while it's electric. It's better if you're a lot closer as well. It's a very simple boss. I don't know why it's so simple. They should have made it more complicated. They should have made it like, well, it is, I was about to say at this specific time you can't hit it, but that does happen. I don't know, they should have made it a lot more difficult, even because it's later through the game, but my god, it is very easy. Alright, so I'm thinking, oh, there you go. I'm thinking that in each of my Sonic Mania videos, I should do at least 2 zones per video. As you saw my other one, I did Green Hill Zone, which is Zone 1, and I did Chemical Plant Zone, which is Zone 2. And in this, I finished Studiopolis, which is Zone 3, and then this one, Flying Battery, which is Zone 4. I was thinking, if I finish this one, then I get it done with, unless I die. If I die, then I give up. I just give up then. I know, to finish a game, you have to push yourself to finish it. This might be a bit weird, but you have to kind of push yourself to finish it. I don't know. Oh my god, I just found out how to turn left on this thing. I didn't know how to do that before. Do you know what you have to do? You need to hold left, for crying out loud. Bloody hell, I didn't know that. Meow. Meow. These things are kind of annoying, in my opinion. I know some of my friends, whenever they watch my YouTube videos, they get bored halfway throughout it. Some of my friends enjoy watching my videos, but some others are like, they watch it halfway through and then they're like, nah, this is boring, I'm gonna stop watching it. I appreciate the people who actually watch the videos and actually watch my content and stuff. God, even one of my friends watched the whole video of my Sonic Mania Part 1 and said it was good content. It's like, Wow, I don't think I've ever heard that before. Good content? Quality content? And then the next day after he did that, I asked him, was it sarcasm? And he said no. I've had a friend who's enjoyed my content, who actually watched the freaking video. Jesus Christ. I have a lot of friends that don't watch the video, and they're just not bothered. By the way, my Talking Randomly series, a lot of my friends enjoy that. I don't know why I'm talking just about my friends. But I don't know, but apparently it's a good series. It's alright. I like it. I like the series. I think the reason why I like it is because I talk about, like, casual stuff. I don't just talk about gaming all the time. I talk about normal, regular human being quality things while playing a game. So I'm not just standing there and talking about stuff, or sitting down and moving my arms around and talking about stuff. I'm actually playing a game to entertain the audience, and so, or to entertain you guys while I'm actually making the video. So I'm not just sitting there talking about stuff, I'm actually playing a game, so you can watch the game while listening to me rambling on. Oh god, I'm up to this mini game again, in the last episode, the Catch the UFO one. God, I really like these mini games, because they're not too high quality. Oh no. Oh no, please. Please, no. 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 Please. 3, 2, 2. Oh my god, that was bloody close. You gotta collect all of these so you get your time up. I hate the time in this game. Well, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world because... No, not just in this mini game, in the actual thing. So, what I mean by I don't really like it is because instead of the time counting down in the game, instead of it counting down and being like, you have 10 minutes to complete this, hurry up. And then it's not like Mario where you have 300 seconds to complete a stage. In this, it counts up, but you still have 10 minutes to complete the stage. So it counts up, and then when it hits 10 minutes, you lose a life. And I think that's kind of ridiculous because I hate it when you've been playing it and then you hit 10 minutes and then that's it. It's all over. It's all gone. How long has this video gone for? 22 minutes. Jeez. Oh, wow. That's probably the closest I've been. I'm going incredibly fast. I also need rings. I forgot about that. I already need rings. You can probably hear my controller just tapping with the toggle. As fast as you can, please, please, please. Rings, 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 rings. Please. Just brings it. No! Oh! I collected some. Go. Go. Rings. Rings. No! I've never seen that screen. Special stage. No. I've fallen down a ledge and died, but I've never seen the time's up. Oh well. Let's see if we can be more exciting. Yay! I'm making a YouTube video. You proud of me? My YouTube career is up. I'm making decent content now. I know my audio, like the audio and the video is probably not that good. And I understand that. The audio is probably pretty crap. But the reason being is because I don't have an actual mic. Well, I do, but I just can't find it. I have used the mic before in previous videos, but I can't bloody find it. So, oh well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love the cool things that are in this game. Like, it's not the straight old usual, oh, you're in a stage, now go to the end of the stage. Congratulations, you finished the stage. I like it. I like these kind of stages where it's like, there's a little stuff. It's like, okay, there's 7 ways to complete this stage. Find one way to do it. Alright, I will. Well, you can find multiple ways to do it. It's like Breath of the Wild. You're free to, like, everything, really. You can do whatever you want. Like shrines in Breath of the Wild, there's like, oh god, There's like 7 ways to complete one shrine, which I think is really creative and really cool, because it's not just one path. It's not like, say, Mario Bros, where there's head to the right, defeat enemies, stuff like that, until you beat the stage. That's not the whole thing. It is, alright, go in this one direction, and then do all this crap, and go through different paths, kill these enemies, do this, do that. Do whatever you want for a bit, explore, kill enemies, do some mini games, until you finally beat the level. And I think that's really cool. And Sega was creative when they made Sonic. Actually, now I think about it, you got most games that are like that. It's not just Sonic. Well, I can't really mention any names, I don't really know. But there are other games that do that. Now, question, is this the bottom? Yes, it is. Alright. I remember this, but I was really confused on what to do. How the hell was I confused? It's easy. No! Hopefully we're getting to the end of this, because this video is getting a bit longer than I thought. I thought this video would be a lot shorter. There you go. Boss. I could have done that mini game, but yeah. Okay, so if you're confused on what the hell you need to do in this video game, boss, is you need to get on these things here and then knock him into the spikes. Which I think is really cool. I really like that. But the annoying thing is that if you miss him, well then you're gonna go onto the spikes. No, there you go. I like that. It's really creative how they made these bosses. You know, bosses in video games are just really good. Really creative, really fun. You know, if bosses in video games weren't actually a thing, what would video games become? I'm saying that all because of this one boss. Oh god. When I firstly ever got up to this boss, oh, it was a pain in the butt. Massive pain in the ass. But it was just, I eventually beat him, obviously. But it was just really annoying to defeat, because I don't know why, but I didn't know how to, like, you know the poles where you spin around? I didn't really know how to turn left on them, so I thought you had to go at a certain time, but it turns out, nah, you can just go left and you make it. And I missed for that. And it was really annoying because I kept running into the spikes, and it was just extremely annoying. And boss defeated with a big question mark. I hate how Eggman always gets away. No matter what you do, Eggman will get away. Whew. My content is too long. This is 28 minutes. That's almost half an hour. Half an hour long video is a long video. Press Garden Zone 1. We'll save that for next episode. We'll exit this. Anyway, have a fun time. I had a fun time playing this. Hopefully other videos can be a lot shorter. This is half an hour long. See you later.